Alright, so I'm going to be reviewing Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous Season 4. Yeah, I've basically reviewed all the other seasons. I've done whole season reviews for all the others. We're going to keep trucking along, and where I thought this would be the fourth and final season, it does look like we are getting a fifth season. It does look like I think they did confirm that they are doing a season 5, but it's all but said. It was really all but said for a season 5 of Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. Now, season 4 basically, as we all know, takes place on a different island and takes place in a different a different island, because they've left and are now going to this new island that is, it has been confirmed that, yeah, it was run by Manticore, which was the kind of like what's been the villain that's been kind of building up for the past 3 seasons. It's finally nice to get to season 4, to the 4th season of getting to Manticore. It also makes me wonder, like, I didn't get to talk about this last time, because season 3 more at the end tied in with Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, which is weird because Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, canonically, there's a 5-year gap between Jurassic World and Fallen Kingdom. So it feels weird that seasons 2, like, those 2 seasons have been, like, going on for 4 years. It doesn't feel like 4 to 5 years. It feels like these characters still look like fucking kids. They haven't grown up at all, or whatever. Although, realistically, I think we also would know that these kids would be, like Lord of the Flies on each other very soon. Like, realistically, there would be a Lord of the Flies kind of situation going on here. So, yeah, it feels weird. Like, I don't know, is that a continuity error, or am I just reading too much into it? So let's talk about Season 4. And, yeah, I gotta say, I'm still not cool with the robots. I'm just gonna say it. I'm not cool with the robots in any way, shape, or form. I don't like it. I don't think it was a good idea. I mean, they have a use, and, like, it's based in science, like a pseudoscience, but, like, then at first they bring up the first robots, which are called Brads. I know they stand for something, but, like, they're called Brads, isn't that funny? And then they bring in Brad X, which is, for all intents and purposes, a Terminator, and it goes right out that's when it really goes off the board, especially with some of the technology in here. And the Brad X's are basically if you were to call the Brads the T-800s, these are like the T-1000s. And when you bring in the Brad X's, like a whole army of them, it's like, why do we fucking need dinosaurs anyway when you have those kind of robots? Like, why are you using them to capture dinosaurs to fight in underground arenas? It's like the same thing of, like, why do you need these dinosaurs as weapons at all? Like, I get that, like, there are some sick fucks out there who would love to see dinosaurs in, like, cage fights. Just look at Jurassic World Evolution, where they have these death battle arenas in most gameplays. But, yeah, this literally is like, why do they need to capture dinosaurs? You could just sell those to these, especially the Brads and the Brad X's, to the military, and probably make way more than you do for your dinosaur fight club, or whatever or I'm pretty sure someone's wanting to fuck the dinosaurs too. I know the human race would probably be like, I want to put my dick in a velociraptor. I know there would probably be some human out there. Or humans, excuse me, they'd be like, I want to see how much I would pay to fuck that Diplodocus and make it a Dickplodocus. I am immediately disgusted with myself saying that. Anyway. But yeah, it's like, and also, why do we need the Indoraptor at all when these Brad X's are literally more fucking unkillable than the Indoraptor? Like, is InGen now trying to catch up with the Brads? Of all the things, you're trying to fight a thing called a Brad. And Brad X. It's literally like fighting some guy with frosted tips from the 90s at this point. Can you tell this wasn't a good season for me? Like, I've liked the other ones, but, like, this one, I was like, I was already against the robots, but it had some really cool qualities that I was looking forward to viewing and really enjoying. But then, like, as the show progressed, it was like just bullshit after bullshit, and like this season was just like, also Kenji in Brooklyn, that came the fuck out of nowhere. Like 3 seasons. Do you think it would be Darius in Brooklyn? Because I feel like they had more scenes together and more chemistry. But nope, it's Kenji in Brooklyn. It's Kenji, which I forgot Kenji's name. I forgot that was his name because he's such a useless joke character. And then we have shipping for some reason because let's just throw shipping in here because we need the young viewers. Hell, if you wanted a cool ship, you may as well have gone with Sammy and Yasmin because realistically, those two have the most chemistry out of everyone here. So I don't get it. Like, I don't need the shipping at all, but if you were to pick anyone, you went with the most random-ass ship in the beginning. Also, Ben's character development goes ass backwards through the show. Thanks. Why do we even need that Season 2 thing of him overcoming Toro, the Carnotaurus, in Season 2, when it's going to go ass backwards in this season? Yeah. Now, there is some good stuff. I'm not going to completely shit on this. It is cool to see we get more raptors, we get some pretty cool dino fights, and I like the interactions with the dinosaurs between each other. I really do like that. There's some really touching moments with a pair of T-Rexes, which I really enjoyed. There's some new dinosaurs to replace Bumpy, and we also get the Smilodon. Or let me rephrase that: we get a Smilodon that barely shows up, along with the Spinosaurus, which turns out it's not the Spinosaurus from JP3. Thanks for that, cock tease, assholes. Yeah, and the Smilodon shows up for one episode, for a hot minute, and then it gets eaten by the Spinosaurus. Like our first Cenozoic mammal, prehistoric mammal, and you don't even utilize it that well. Bra fucking vo. Yeah. Also, another thing, I don't care if I'm spoiling everything at this goddamn point. Don't fucking care. Kenji's dad's the head of Manticore, which, like, they've teased at, like, they've kind of teased and alluded to that he's, like, the theory was that Kenji's dad was the head of Manticore. But, like, you'd think at any point, especially with, like, Sammy's parents, maybe I should apologize or do something. Like, seriously, like, that makes no sense to me that, like, at no point Kenji would go, oh, my dad's the head of Manticorp. I'm sorry if my father terrorized your parents, Sammy. What? And don't you dare say, oh, he was too stupid to notice. I fully acknowledge that Kenji's dumb as a fucking bag of used condoms, but, like, the dude is smart enough to know his dad's company. He would be smart enough to know that if he's been around it that fucking long. So, yeah. Between the useless shipping, the animals that got teased, you know, cool to see the Spinosaurus here. Not the JP3 Spino, but it was cool to see a Spino for all of, less than 5 minutes. Smilodon, here, you wanted a Smilodon or a prehistoric mammal? Here it is, and there it goes. Yeah. This season was magic. It was all the worst kinds of magic. I don't know what to say. This was disinteresting. I was bored. And it sucks too because the past 3 seasons I was very interested. I was very excited to watch this show, and I was very excited to see where season 4 went. But now I don't know if I want to continue with season 5, which is probably going to tie into, like, be the lead into Dominion. And I'm kind of like, I think the show's running out of ideas with the robots. Yeah. So, yeah, if you liked it, that's fine. No problem with you. Me personally, fuck this season. Like, it was a pain in the ass to get through, honestly. But you guys tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think of Season 4 of Camp Cretaceous? Did you guys like it, hate it? Comment below, let me know, and once again, I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.